My name is Stephanie, here with you in the Volume.com studio this Friday morning, joined by a group of very special guests. We've got Needtobreathe live here in the Volume.com studio this morning. How's it going, guys?
Great. Yeah. Thanks for having us.
So I was going to go through and introduce you, but I realized this is radio, so it's probably better if you introduce yourselves, because then, we'll attach your voices. So you want to start from the left and we'll work our way over?
Sure. I'm Josh.
I'm Seth.
Bear here.
Tyler here.
And then in the back.
And Randall's back there.
It's like, we've got him in here. And you can see us all crammed into the Volume.com studio over at volume.com/lighting100, live streaming on video right now. But we've got you guys in. It is a big day for you. The release of your, I think, 9th album, Caves, is out today. So congratulations on release day.
Thank you.
How are we feeling so far?
We're feeling good. We're pumped. It's been a long time. We're making it for a year and a half, so it's like now finally not ours anymore.
Yeah, it's finally
really cool.
out in the world. Is that always how it feels? Does it feel like it's, not yours anymore?
Yeah, it does. In a good way. It's
in a good way,
because people start reacting to it in the way they want to hear it and make it their own and live their lives to it, and that's kind of why we do it. So, yeah,
sounds adrenaline inducing, but good.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, I think our fear of when we turned the record in a month or so ago, whatever it was, that's when the real fear happens. It's like, oh, hands off, everybody.
You're like,
stop.
I literally
Time's up,
cannot make any more changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, time's up, pencils down is a nice way to put that, actually.
Like, yeah.
Well, you guys have a lot going on today, because in addition to the album out today, you've got the music video for, I had the song named, I was like, I had it written down somewhere, with Judah and the Lion, which came out, I think 6 minutes ago. I think like literally right now that music video is out. And part 2 of your documentary, A World Without a Mirror, which is about the making of the album, right?
Yeah.
So what made you guys want to do like a documentary for this one? Have you done that before?
I don't know. Yeah, we did one on the last record because that was kind of the theme of the last record. We just went into a house for 13 days and it's like, we should film the whole thing, just see what happens. And then this one was a little more just like for us, and we didn't know what we were going to put it out like. And it's a bad idea to do a documentary most of the time, because I feel like a band loses a member every time that happens. It seems like you think about like Wilco.
It's
and
like
all
the
that,
curse.
Yeah, so it's like it's too much.
I'm quitting.
Oh wow! Breaking news.
Tyler's done.
Can we at least finish this performance first?
Yeah, we'll
maybe?
get to these songs.
Yeah, okay.
Sure, right?
These two. This is his
like,
last.
nope.
Otherwise, someone's gonna have to learn how to play guitar really quick.
Really fast.
I don't want to leave you guys hanging, but
I was like, I know like 4 chords, but probably not enough for this.
Nice.
Well, it was cool too, because the guy that filmed that was with us was actually a buddy of ours, so it never felt like we were on camera. He was just hanging out, just taking pictures of us, which was cool and made it easy to get some.
Forget the camera was in.
That's
there.
a really nice way to do that.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome.
sorry I cannot see you behind this screen, but
I'm looking at you for the film up there. As
Okay,
if I
perfect.
Can see you. Yeah.
But that's a really nice way to do that, to like have somebody just feels like a part of the group. And
add something to it, and it adds a weight to it, because now you're having to like talk about the record that you're making, so it's forcing you to put
Well, also, does that make it, because were they in the studio with you? Does that make it weird to and writing too? Does that kind of add like a, I don't know, I could see how that could actually be kind of a weird
honestly
feeling.
You forget.
Okay,
you just
well,
like
good.
I think after the first day they're in there, it's like you just forget that you're on camera. It's
blends in.
Very normal. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I hope that comes across on the documentary. I think it does.
I'm sure it does.
And the video for this Dreams thing is crazy. Judah, our good friends, Judah and Lion, we've never toured with them or gone out and tour with them, and did a song. He actually had seen our band years ago at Cannery.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
He
yeah,
was like
okay.
in college, and he never told me the story until we started to write the song. He's like, I literally went home and was like, I'm gonna make a band now.
That is so
Isn't that
crazy.
crazy? Yeah.
That's because I actually overlapped with them at Belmont. So like I remember like the beginning of Judah and the Lion.
Yeah, it looked very Needtobreathe-ish in the beginning.
Yeah, it actually, now that you mention it, it really
like,
did.
Oh wait, there's a banjo.
That's so funny. Yeah, I wonder if he tells that story. I've never heard that one before.
I had never heard it before until we started writing the song.
That's gotta feel pretty cool, and also like crazy full circle for them to like now be on tour with you guys and doing songs with you.
Yeah,
like,
it's been really fun, and so we made this video that it's pure fun and energy, and we went out into a field and somewhere here close to town, and just there's a banana boat, there's sumo suits, It's very
Okay,
like,
yeah, that was crazy
it's
fun.
fireworks.
When
yeah,
you're
it's other.
like crazy fun, we went into a field. I was like, I can feel like I can
that's not
picture
that
that.
fun,
And then
but
I was like,
then-
oh no, never mind.
There
Yeah,
you go.
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
I've got Needtobreathe live here in the volume.com studio. You can check out the video live streaming at volume.com/lightning100, talking about the release of the new album Caves, which is out today, as well as that music video, which they just mentioned, Dreams with Judah and the Lion. And I guess we hadn't talked about what order you were going to play songs in, but I think that was
Dreams
one that you were
first.
getting
Let's do
ready
it.
to play.
Let's
So you
do
want to
it.
give
Love
that
it.
one the radio premiere today on Lightning
for
100.
sure.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm a wounded shell. I'm a restless hurry. Get a few things right, but still I find myself in trouble. I'm a loaded gun. I'm a full-blown worry. I'm a reckless soldier trying to crawl out from the rubble. It's hard to see the light from under it. All these failures got me wondering. That's why I throw my bones in the rhythm, sing my teeth in a good time, whole lot more than a feeling I can lose. That's why I brace myself every minute, try to hold on tight for a good ride. Fools like us are only here to prove you make dreams come true. You make dreams come true. I'm a small town boy. I'm a winding story. I fought my way onto the stage to make a living, but I fell down hard, and the falling saved me. I'm only half the man I was when I was 20. And it wasn't what we chalked it up to be when we were kids in Carolina, Tennessee. That's why I throw my bones in the rhythm, sing my teeth in a good time, whole lot more than a feeling I can lose. That's why I brace myself every minute, try to hold on tight for a good ride. Fools like us are only here to prove you make dreams come true. You make dreams come true. Let's go. Oh, to my surprise, the broken things in life were mistakes that I could use. The gift was given in. After all I did, still the life that I would choose. Let's go. So I throw my bones in the rhythm, sing my teeth in a good time, whole lot more than a feeling I can live. That's why I brace myself every minute, try to hold on tight for a good ride. Fools like us are only here to prove you make dreams come true.
Lightning 100, that is Needtobreathe live here in the volume.com studio, playing Dreams from their brand new album Caves, which is out today. You can see this live streaming on video right now as well at volume.com/lightning100. Sounding so great, guys.
Thank
Wow.
you.
That was like
Thank
some
you.
crazy energy to have in this tiny room. So again, the new album Caves out today, and you tomorrow. Actually, there's a lot of opportunities people have to see you guys playing live coming up. So tomorrow, doing an in-store at Grimey's with a performance and album signing, which I think I saw on their website. They said it's the first time you guys are playing Grimey's since 2014.
Yes.
You played on Record Store Day.
Yeah,
I feel like those performances are always so fun there.
It's
like,
so loose and fun, and
Yeah.
it's all people that like music, and it'll be a great time.
So you can, obviously there is pretty limited space at Grimey's, but you can get a guaranteed spot there if you pre-order the album, or I guess order now. So pre-order, we're past that, over at Grimey's.com. You're also going to be playing at the Grand Ole Opry tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Is that your first time
Taking
out
it to
there?
Country Town. We've done it before. It's been a while.
I think our second time.
Second time? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. I mean, it's really. I mean, that's an honor, obviously. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's,
cool,
a
and it's-
legendary stage.
Yeah, totally. It'll be fun.
And then in addition to that, heading out on a pretty extensive tour, like you said, with Judah and the Lions. So that's going to be swinging through Nashville November 15th at Bridgestone Arena. And I think today you actually just announced like a ton more shows for that tour too, coming
for the spring,
2024.
all the outdoor stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
man, that's like, it's got to be crazy to like finish up this album, be working on this for so long, and then it's time to like take it out on the road basically now.
Yeah,
and
totally. It's been fun. We've probably rehearsed for this tour coming up already, like more than we have any other tour. So we've done little blocks of time. So a few months we've been getting ready for it, and it's gonna be a big deal. And a lot of fun. Obviously, the Judah guys are friends, so that makes it even better. So we'll probably do Dreams every night at the end of the show and all that. You know, it'll be cool.
Saw a video of you guys, or at least clips of this performance at Moon River Festival last weekend in Chattanooga, and you had Judah come out and do that one with you, and it looked just like so magical.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was the first time we'd ever played it, and we weren't supposed to be on that festival, but camp had canceled.
Oh, I don't even think I knew that you guys weren't supposed to be on that.
They called us 2 days before, like, hey, can you do it? And so we somehow got into town, and then Judah was playing the next day. We're like, hey, could you come? So anyway, it just worked out.
So that came together like very quickly.
Fast.
Yeah, and that was the first time doing that live with Judah.
That was the first time, and then this was the second time. So
yes.
Oh, wow, great.
Yeah, it's very fresh.
It's very fresh.
Yeah.
That's got to be a good feeling, though. I mean, to mix in those like new songs with the stuff you've been playing since, I mean, and you guys formed back in 2001, right? So are you still playing some of those original songs live?
Yeah, we are. Not as much, obviously. It's like, I mean, nine albums is hard to figure out into a 2-hour set.
I know, yeah.
We always start with like 100 songs on the board. Like, what are we gonna play? And that kind of
got to like
30 or something.
Bring
like
it back as you go. Yeah. How do you end up like picking which older songs to play on tour?
We just fight it out. It's a long process. Honestly, we literally make it like very nerdy. Put a board up there, and we kind of like start crossing them out, looking at keys and how they work together and the flow of the show.
Yeah.
It just takes a while. Probably a couple of weeks just to get down to the final set list.
We also play kind of what we want to play, which is kind of fun. So somebody might be like, hey, I wish we would play that song. And you kind of make your case for it. And if you can talk the other guys into it, we might get to play it. So we do that too. We like to play old songs. I like to play we have to play. There's a couple that if we don't play them, then we might get booted off the stage. But most of the time we do what we want, which is cool.
I don't know why when you said fight it out, I was thinking about your comment about the sumo suits in the music video. And I was like, do we like...
That's actually actual footage
like,
of us
fighting over
that's actually
songs
you
for the
guys
tour,
fighting over the back catalog songs.
Yep.
All right, we've got Needtobreathe live here in the Volume.com studio talking about their brand new album, Caves, which is out now. So tell me a little bit about like making this album. I think I saw you guys were writing out in Utah for this one.
We went. I mean, I think the band's been around a long time. But early days, you're in a van, obviously, like everybody is, and you spend every day with each other, every minute, and like it's a lot of time to talk about not just your personal lives, but like what the band is doing, what's going to happen next, all that. And so now that we are, everybody lives in different cities now, and it's kind of, it's a good thing for us to go away and like it's kind of camp time. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we just kind of get and have that like where you don't leave, and it's like it's a really. So we went to Utah and we just woke up to every day to like mountains with snow on them and looking out the window. It was beautiful.
Sounds inspiring enough.
Yeah, it was kind of for people from the South, it was a little crazy. But then we ended up in Minnesota for the next one at Pachyderm, where they made In Utero that Nirvana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that place is so cool.
I
mean, I've been there in person. I've seen a lot of pictures though.
It's insane. And so we did 10 days there later on, and so it's just been a long process. It's a very ambitious record coming off of a record where we were like, we'll just go to a house and make it in like 13 days or something like that.
Yeah. So I kind of love that those are two just like polar opposite approaches. But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
do you
the way
feel like it came out with very different material approaching those two different ways?
I mean, definitely. I mean, the production and all that for sure. You just had more time. Like there's a lot of strings and, you know, big just production. We redid a bunch of songs on this record numerous times before we found like this is the sweet spot. And probably more like we made records early on, you know.
And what was the writing process like for this one? Like, did you guys come in with kind of an idea of the themes you wanted to cover, or did it sort of, you know, develop as you were making it?
I know we don't really do that as much. I don't know why. I think the songs kind of happened to us. You know what I mean? And so some of the songs we wrote on tour, we were out with One Republic last year, and we had time after our sets, you know, to go back to the hotel and work. We did a lot of that there. And so we brought in songs, but they don't really, you don't know. I would say we bring in 20, 25 songs, and we don't know if they're going to make the record, and we just kind of feel them out as a band and see if they become us or not. You know? And that really was what Utah was about. And we ended up, some of the songs actually made the record from the tracking there in that house. So yeah, it's loose like that, and I think that's always surprising to listen to the record back, because you always, at least for me, I learn a lot about what we were going through. You know,
yeah,
so you don't really
imagine.
Understand it while you're going through it until you look back, and it's just a very thankful record. You know, that song "Dreams" is just about our fans. Like they've given us a life of this, which is our goal was always just to have creative freedom. Make music we want to make and go tour when we want to tour, and you know, like if we have ideas we can do them, and we have that, and feel incredibly thankful for it.
Yeah, it's nice to make a whole record about being thankful. I mean,
yeah,
what a crazy life that you know. I think that too with my job. I'm like, what a crazy life I get to live, just like
totally.
literally being a professional fan of music.
Right, that makes it easier. Yeah,
it does. My name is Stephanie. We've got Needtobreathe live here in the Volume.com studio talking about their new album Caves out today, and I think we were going to do one more song live.
Yeah, we'd love to.
What else are we going to play this morning?
This is the first time we've ever played this one. It's called "How Wonderful We Are." And yeah, it's. I mean, we made 9 records. So we've been around a while, so it's a grown-up love song.
Love that.
1, 2, 3.
Waking up in an empty bed, spent the night with the things I said, just hoping. Some nights there's a fire escape, some nights all I see is flames just rolling. If I'm the sand and you're the sea, you can always crash on me. 'Cause I need you to admit that some things just exist. The hole inside my heart is the place where you fit in. I need you in my arms when the wind and waves get hard. It carried us this far. We'll never be alone now. How wonderful we are. How wonderful we are. I know that the feelings change, but my eyes see you the same when they're open. It's hard now to make you blush. My blood still feels a rush when you hold me. Just hold me. I need you to admit that some things just exist. The hole inside my heart is a place where you fit in. I need you in my arms when the wind and waves get hard. Carried us this far. We'll never be alone now. How wonderful we are. How wonderful we are. If I'm the sand and you're the sea, you can always crash on me. Let's go.
Lightning 100. That is Need to Breathe live in the Volume.com studio. How wonderful we are from the brand new album Caves, which is out today. I mean, thank you guys so much for coming in today. This is so special.